So the reason people don't show up for their appointment is because they forget. And the reason they forget is because they don't actually see value in showing up for the appointment that they booked with you. And in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what you can do to make sure people don't forget and make sure they actually show up for their appointment. But not just show up for their appointment, but they show up, right, educated and quote unquote pre-qualified about what you do and how you do it, and they come in with an open mind about how you can actually help them. Hi, my name is Chung Tang with More Customers Online and AUMclients.com, where I help RIAs and financial advisors move $1 million of assets using social media marketing and advertising. And so you can learn more about that at AUMclients.com. But right now, let's actually dive into today's topic: how to actually increase your appointment show-up rate. So like I said, the reason people don't show up is because they forget, and number two, they don't see value. So if you remind them, but they still don't see the value, then it doesn't even matter, right? They're still not going to show up for the appointment. So the most important thing that you want to do in your marketing is to make sure people see value in booking the appointment. So how do you actually make sure people see value in booking the appointment? Because if they see value, then they're going to show up, right? Then the rest is just logistics. It's just reminding them, sending reminder emails, making phone calls, making sure they show up. So the way you make sure people show up for their appointment, and this is how you increase your show up rate if you're currently getting, a low show up rate in the people that book an appointment to actually show up for an appointment, is you pre-educate them. And so there's really two ways that you can get people to show up for their appointment. There's really two ways that you want to educate people. The first place that you want to educate people is you want to educate them before they book an appointment. So before book an appointment, right? They probably see you on Instagram, they see you on LinkedIn, they see you on Facebook, they see you on Twitter, they see you on YouTube, they see you on Facebook, all these places, right? And so that whole time, right? Every time they see something from you, they need to be reminded of what you do and how you do it. Really, that's really the goal of all your content pieces. It's to show up in their lives valuable and useful, but in a way that demonstrates what you do and how you do it, right? So all your content should be around really addressing those two things. So the first place is what they do before they actually book an appointment, right? Because when you do that, then the people that book an appointment, they're booking an appointment knowing already what you do and how you do it, right? Which means if they're booking an appointment with you, that means they have an open mind to actually sitting down and speaking with you. So that's the first place. The second place is the second place you want to educate people is what they do after they book an appointment. So after they book an appointment, but before they actually show up for the appointment. So let's say they book an appointment today, but the actual appointment date is 5 days from today. Right, so there's that time where nothing actually happens. And sometimes you might have a couple of reminder emails and follow-up and things like that. But the thing is, a lot of times it's really, really not enough. You also need an education process to make sure, to really hold their hand and get them to actually show up for their appointment. And so what you can actually do is you can have 5 to 10 minute videos that really goes deeper into what you do and how you do it. Or you can, send them a link to a webinar that you've recorded or a seminar that you've recorded that really farther educates them and tells them what you do and how you do it. Because at the end of the day, right, you want to get people to actually show up for the appointment, but you don't want to just get them to show up. You want to get them to show up pre-educated and pre-qualified on what you do and how you can help them, right? And so those are the two places. You educate people before they book an appointment, and then after they book an appointment, but before they show up for the appointment, you continue that education process, right? So those are the two ways that you can increase your appointment show-up rate. And hopefully you have found this video helpful. Now, if you implement those two things, you're definitely going to see your appointment show-up rate increase. And you're definitely going to see the quality, all right, of the appointments that you get increase as well. Because again, people aren't just booking an appointment with you for no reason. Like, they are booking an appointment with you and showing up for their appointment, knowing what you do and how you can help them. So again, my name is Chung Tang. Really appreciate you watching this. If you like more help on increasing your show-up rate, on getting more top-of-funnel leads that turn into bottom-of-funnel leads, aka appointments with people who are educated and pre-qualified on what you do and how you can help them, then go to aumclients.com. On that page, you'll be able to learn more about how it can help you really get the results that you want online using social media advertising such as Facebook, and then driving them into a funnel that gets them to raise their hand to say, yes, I have an open mind. I'm interested in sitting down with you. Again, my name is Chung Tang. Thanks so much for watching this. Go to aumclients.com if you want to learn more.